These are pretty cool. I was wondering why they didn't send corks with it, but it's because you just put the cell cup there. I have to put a little wax on it or something.
You hear that bell?
But I just got this in the mail. It's for banking queens, or it looks like it'll work pretty good for hatching queens in the incubator. It's pretty sweet, actually. Holds 16. I'm gonna see how they made it. It's pretty cool, actually. Actually, a lot of work into that. All them drilling. Huh. Wasn't that expensive either. But this will slide right in the incubator. Cause I got a new incubator. I've been stocking up on new on queen making equipment. Cause you need to get that stuff ahead of time. Cause a lot of times they're sold out. Anyway, this is the new incubator I got. Lizzie, I'm trying to make a video, honey. Well, this is the new incubator I got. Well, we'll go through the other stuff first. These are pretty cool. These are queen cages. They're only 89 cents, too. 89 cents each. Ain't them cool? I don't know what I'll exactly use them for. But put queens in, obviously. Banking queens. Probably be pretty handy to put one of those on your tool belt too, on your hip, you know, instead of dealing with a plastic one. Deal with this one. I might get more of those. They're cheap. I mean, for 89 cents, I'll have somebody else make those. I mean, you could totally make those yourself. I got 40 of those, but here's that's what they slide into. That slides up, and then you could either put them in a hive or stick them in your hive of a queen excluder, or put them in your incubator. I got 2 of those. And I got this new graph bar to try, because see how thin this is? I want to see if that makes a difference with a thinner one. Because then you'll be able to push the comb in closer to it and be more like it is naturally. I noticed some people use the thinner ones. I might make some of these. Except I'll make it so the plastic one can fit in there. Plastic cell bars. Now, I've been looking for a new incubator. Well, not a new incubator, but an incubator that's portable that I can put in a truck. And I've been looking, and some of them are very expensive. Some of them are $1,000. But I found this one was $169. And it's totally portable. They used to make them where they use 2 light bulbs. In fact, on the website, the picture shows them having light bulbs. But looks like they upgraded it into like a heating pad of some type. You can buy this from them and make your own. But I just bought the whole box because I wanted to see how they build it. And it's pretty well made here. I think it'll be pretty handy even doing grafts. When I'm doing grafts, I'll put the grafted larvas in here as I'm doing them. I'll be able to do 5 of them, and then just take the whole box out and put it in the hive instead of setting them aside, letting them get cold or whatever. It'd be good for grafting and taking out to the bee yard. I'll be able to plug it into the truck. I'll have to get an inverter, but that way my queen cells don't get cold, because my one queen yard's like 35-40 minutes away, my mating yard, so plenty of time for the cells to get cold. But that's what I bought. It's from Honey Dew Apries? No, honey something. I don't know. I'll post a link in the description. They got some pretty cool stuff there, unique stuff that you wouldn't find in other bee supply stores. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that'll be neat. See how thin that is versus a regular cell bar or cell frame. Cell bar frame, I guess it's called. This is pretty cool. You'll be able to just stick your queen cell in there and put a little honey on the, let them hatch right in there if you wanted. There's a lot of work goes into that. That'd be a lot of drilling. So you got to drill both sides. It'd be pretty easy to mess up. It wasn't that much either. Those are actually pretty cheap. I forget what it was, but it wasn't much. These are big hands. I hate little things. You know, it's nice to have get bigger hands. It's nice to have things you can actually hold. Queen will be able to run around in those. Anyway, new incubator. I think it'll be used for more than just hauling queen cells out to my mating yards. I think it'll be used during grafting and stuff. I might get a couple more of them. Let's see how this one works first. That just comes off there. Hold on. You just put these in there like this. Maybe. Like that. Not exactly sure. Seemed like it held 20 or something. I don't know. Might even be able to overwinter queens in these. Put them in a strong hive. Bank them all winter inside of a strong hive. Extra queens, but I never have extra queens. I make them, but they always sell out because people are always looking for queens in the fall. All those packaged queens start failing. They sell them all out. But if I did have extra queens, I might try to overwinter them that way. Some of the mate nukes you can overwinter in, like this one here. Bees have no problem overwintering these. Anyway, you get the drift. These are pretty cool. I like these. Yeah, see? It'd be good for hauling queens out to the yard in too. If you had some hatch in the house, you'd put them in that. You guys have seen these before. Here, let me pause this. This is my favorite. I've been experimenting with them this year. Colony's doing really good. Here's the feeder. It's divided so you can feed both sides. I mean, you don't have to put the divider in. I got the frames out in my garage, but they come with frames too. But it's got two entrances. This is really, it's not just cheap. It's really, I mean, you can't even dent it. It's really strong. I love these things. I wish I had hundreds of them. Comes with, you can block the vents, and it's got a little landing board. And then this is what I use these a lot. You want to plug up one side or lock them up in there or whatever. By far my favorite mating nuke. Oh, here's one solid. In case you don't want it to vent. I've never used those. Very durable. Very, very durable. This stuff is just rock hard. Don't even, I guess the fingernail goes on, but man, it is solid. These things will last a long time. Then when they get strong, you can either put a super on top, which I'm going to do, or you can just set them on top of a nuke box and have them build up a, you'd have to cut a special board, but set them on top of your nuke box and then close them off here so they have no choice but to go into the, this bottom board comes off too, to start using nuke box. And over in Europe, that's real popular. They start a lot of nukes using these. But the supers are cool. I plan on using the supers. I'm going to build a board that goes in here and then drill another hole and put a disc. Because the supers come with a divider too. So actually I could do 4 queens at a time in this instead of just 2. I think that'll work. I mean, you can stack these things. Very well insulated. Bees will do really well in them over winter. That's kind of nice because you can overwinter queens in them and you don't have to worry about loading them with bees all the time because they already got their own. And I guess that's it. New incubator. It's kind of neat getting specialty things you can't see at other places.